you're just getting started in business, the best thing to do is to...
It feels like it has a longer burn too, like it takes more time for that to develop.
Yeah, I don't believe it. To me, that is the most ludicrous idea.
All right, so for those that are looking to start their own business, they've already decided, maybe they already have everything going, what's the best approach in terms of financing the business? You got to have some initial funding to get going, right?
So I've got a very successful business, and I'm going to talk about my experience and how I did it. But there are different approaches. I look at businesses that raise capital before they even get started, before they even make a sale. To me, that is the most ludicrous idea. It's a risky investment. Investors, I guess, know that I can either win big, but I could also lose big. That's just not how I play. I don't like the speculation of that.
Right.
But also, like the side of a loan, as a business owner, I would be taking on that risk. I'm going to start a business and I'm going to go to the bank and get a loan to fund my idea when I haven't proven it yet. That seems like such an awful idea, a terrible idea. If I were to get money from investors, I would feel so awful if it fell through and everyone lost their money, because they bet on me.
Yeah.
Like when I started my business, I used my own money. I did not go into any debt. I had debt from credit cards that we've talked about before, but for my business, I had to get out and sell something. As you know, we've talked about, my first service I offered was a website.
Right.
I sold a custom website design for $500, so I didn't have to have inventory. I called them on classified, so I didn't even have my own website to market my services. I just said, I can design your website for $500. They paid me. I did the work. I delivered it. They were happy, and so I could grow from there. And that's really, I think, a smart way to go, because you're
bootstrapping, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you're learning along the way. You're actually delivering value. You're figuring out what works. If somebody were to just give me a loan or to invest money in me, I would start spending it without any experience of where that money should be spent. Oh, well, I need advertising, and I need this shiny object or this website, or I need to spend my time in this way. I need to hire this person or these people to do these tasks, when it's not even proven. You don't even know if it's going to work. It's different, I guess, if you've built businesses and you've sold them and now they're raising capital because they've got a new idea. But if we're talking about you're just getting started in business, the best thing to do is to know what your product or service is and go and sell it and start bringing in money from customers.
Yeah.
Bring in money from customers and use that money to invest and to grow and expand. It's
more organic funding than external investing and
yeah. I wonder what the stats are, because you hear stats of like, after 5 years, only this percentage of businesses are still around. I wonder what percentages would be like comparing businesses that raised capital versus bootstrapping businesses that just went out and sold. My tendency, my experience would lead me to think that the bootstrap side they're going to have a higher likelihood of success, because they're starting out making sales, finding out where the value is.
It feels like it has a longer burn too, like it takes more time for that to develop. I mean, obviously there are $1 million ideas all the time that people jump right into, but for example, in your case, great idea, but you let it take its time without going for external money, and now it's solid and settled, and the sky's the limit, really.
Well, and when you say that there are $1 million ideas all the time, I think that for every $1 million idea that is successful, there's probably 100 of them that aren't. But we hear about the successful ones. Of course, they're the ones that get on the cover of the Success magazine,
right,
or that we hear about, such and such, their rise to fame. But people aren't going to publicize, I put $1 million into this, or I invested $100,000 into it, and man, was that a flop.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not going to hear about all those things. We hear about the success story, and we want to, like, okay, I'm going to raise capital, and I put this amazing, flashy proposal together, and I don't believe it. Now, I have a gift for you. I want to give you my book for free. I've got hardcover and paperback. They're both full color. As long as you cover my costs, then the book is yours for free. You can find these on Amazon at the full price, or you can go to natesyoutubebook.com. You just cover the costs, and that book is my gift to you.